What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I got nothing much to say, but it's opening day of rifle season. It's like Christmas. For me, at least. I love this day. But, walking up on the hill, we spooked. My dad and I, when we were walking up, spooked 2 deer. But we didn't spook them hard, so they might come back. But it's been cool lately. Or it hasn't been super cold lately. And we've been seeing deer rutting like from the roads, like chasing does around. So not only that, I think the deer are rutting, but it's opening day of rifle season in Missouri. And all the deer in the state are going to be running around like chickens with their heads cut off. So there's that. I've got high hopes today. The game plan is if it's brown, it's down. But I'm gonna sit here quiet, and then I'm gonna move around, up and around the hill a little bit. This is a game plan, but stay tuned. Stay tuned, guys. I got the GoPro strapped to the rifle, so should get a sick POV. But stay tuned, guys. Headed off that way. Alright, I just sat down here. It's a pretty comfy tree, actually. It's not too bad. But out here in front of me, I got a big, almost like a big ridge over there. I'm sitting on a ridge right here, and it kind of goes down this ways and goes back out that way. And I'm just gonna sit here in front of this, and I can see a pretty long ways down in there, and I can shoot pretty well all around in front of me here. And I'm just gonna sit here for a little while, and just kind of wait 30, 45 minutes or so. Just kind of see if anything runs in front of me. This is what rifle season, kind of how it is, though. You just kind of walk and sit down, and then walk and sit down. And that's kind of how the game plan goes typically, but it's pretty fun. But I'm gonna sit tight. Coming back for the afternoon sit. It's currently, I just looked, it's a little after, it's almost 3 right now, 2:50. I'm sitting here pretty much in a corner of a big block of timber. I'm on the complete other side of the property than what I was this morning, but way out in front of me, there's a tree line with the river that runs through, and then I'm right in the corner, and I can see and shoot the field edge just right in front of me here, and then I can shoot pretty much all around me here in this stand with the rifle. I just made myself a little mock scrape with a little Buckman juice, but it's pretty early. I'm just gonna sit tight. The plan is I'm just gonna sit here till dark. But over the years, a lot of deer has been killed in this area, but anyways, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for a deer. That could have been bad. Wait for a deer, I guess, but yeah, stay tuned. Alright, so it's a little after 8 o'clock now. I kind of moved down the hill, farther down in the funnel where I was sitting yesterday. It's kind of thicker down in here, so maybe I'll see a bigger buck cruising. But I'm actually pretty familiar with this spot. where I'm sitting is a little rise of where last year I shot a doe coming up this rise, coming up the hill, and I was sitting right over there where that there's like metal, like tin over there, and I thought it would be a fun spot to sit behind that, and it came up right this rise I was sitting at now, and I shot it. But that was last year. Hopefully this year something does the same. I'm just gonna sit here and be quiet though. Stay tuned though. Alright guys, just got settled in here. It is currently 2 o'clock right now, and I'm actually with my girlfriend, Morgan, right there. This is her first time ever deer hunting before. She got the old 243, my rifle, and I'm manning the camera, the big camera. That's gonna be pretty cool if she shoots a deer and I got it on the big camera. But we're sitting here in what we like to call my Aunt Pat's blind. The date is November, what's the date? November 17th. And on opening weekend, my dad and my grandpa shot 2 really nice bucks sitting in this exact same stand. Yesterday it was pretty warm. It's like 70 degrees. Now it's like cooler. It's 50 degrees with a little bit of a forecast. So maybe that'll put the deer on the feet tonight. But we're just gonna sit here and just enjoy the fall weather. Stay tuned, guys. Matt! Matt! Hey! It's okay. Get up on it now. Up on it. Get the shoulder. Get the gun. No, don't stand out. Just get the right thing. Get on it. Make sure you're steady. Don't shoot it until you get one shot in it, baby. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move, babe. Put your rifle up there, man. No, don't put on fire yet. Don't put on fire. Just get up there, get in. It might move off to the left in there. It's alright. It might move a little left. was going to shoot the buck, but she said she wanted to shoot it, so I handed her the rifle. And it ended up stopping behind the trees down there, you could tell. But she's awake. She's awake now. She's ready to shoot. But it's still early. It's 3 o'clock, so she's ready now. That was just a warm up deer. That was a really big warm up deer. It's fun now though, but we're just gonna sit here now. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, guys, back at it again. Last day of rifle season here. Last day of the Orange Army coming up to a woods near you. But I'm actually sitting in the same stand I was, I guess 6 days ago, whenever we had the opportunity at that big buck. But couldn't make it happen. But today, back in the same spot. We actually did get in the stand a little late. It's about 8 o'clock right now. But the reason was is because we plan on sitting in the stand or staying out in the woods for, I guess, until we shoot a deer, until it gets dark tonight. So got a long day ahead of us. I've got snacks. I got Gatorade. The wind is right. It's blowing from the south. It's blowing from the south and going north, so it's coming from over my left shoulder, going off to my right there. It's cold now. It's gonna get pretty warm today though. Midday, it's gonna get like 60 degrees, so we'll see if that keeps the deer moving. Deer have been moving though this morning. They were on their feet. We saw a bunch of deer driving up on the road. A bunch of does and bucks too, so hopefully that keeps the deer active today. But guys, stay tuned. Hey guys, gonna do a quick voiceover here. Obviously I didn't kill anything, or I'd be showing you the footage, but of this last day we sat there 8 hours and unfortunately I didn't have an opportunity to shoot anything. But with that being said, I'm gonna close this video out. That was my rifle season. If you guys watched the whole video, I really do appreciate it. It takes a long time to work on these videos, and I just hopefully you guys are enjoying watching them. But yeah, if you wanted to like and subscribe, that'd be sweet. Thanks, guys.